Borroloola in the Northern Territory. It's not a short trip, let me tell you. So they had to get, I think, a bus for many hours to Katherine, a lift from Katherine to Darwin, a flight from Darwin to Sydney, a train to here, and then another lift. So it was a pretty big, commitment to come all this way to speak to all of you. And they've got a pretty big commitment to protecting their country, and that's why they're here, to talk about the impacts on their country and to ask for your support. Welcome, the guys.
G'day everyone, my name is Conrad, we're from Borroloola, Caitlin's my uncle, and but before we like to introduce ourselves, we'd like to pay respects to the traditional owners, past and present, and we'd like to sing a song, like just to show our respects.
Yeah, my name is Gabriel, as you all know now, seeing my face now. Well anyway, we're going to sing this Nabaya song. We call it Nabaya, it's the spirit people. It's about the spirit people, yeah. The first song that we sang, that's about them spirit people that march. They've been marching along. They came all the way from Western Australia, right across to the territory and through the Queensland border. And the second song is about them spirit people that are standing there, thinking whether to go back to west or keep going east, and they looked down to their foot. They had sore foot, but then they had to keep going east. That's the song it's about that now. But it's not just only the song. The song, what we're singing now, it's got story in it, and the story is in the land. That's why the land is so important to us. The story is in the land. That's why we coming here forward and standing up for our country, fighting for our country, fighting for our rights. And alongside with a lot of good non-Indigenous brothers and sisters here too, we're all in the same struggle. You know, we're fighting for our future generation that are coming up behind us. They're the ones who are going to be living in this country while we're gone. It's all about them really, and about our culture and sacred site that we need to look after and keep protecting. Because we got our own system of law. Our law was here a long time, from dream time. And we're still carrying that on. And we didn't come down here ourselves, we came down because our elders sent us down here. Our elders, it's too far for them to travel. So they sent us down here, young fella, to share this story to all of you and tell you about all the struggle that we've been through and fighting against the mining company. Yeah, and you know, that's like what I said, it's for future generations. That's what it's all about, both non-Indigenous and Indigenous people of this country. We stand together, we unite together, we stand together as one. I'll tell you what, I reckon we'll all get there.
How you going everyone? I'm Nicholas. I grew up 30 k's out of Borroloola, a remote part of the Northern Territory there. I'm a saltwater man for my country, and it's a dying thing in my country, saltwater people. Like, I'm the only one that's fully a dugong hunter here from my country. And all them island country out there, this McArthur River mine, it's getting right out to our islands. So I'm a very passionate young fellow about my country because I grew up on country. And it's in my heart, and our grandfathers fought for our land. For 30 years, it was the longest running land claim in the history of Australia. And they fought hard, there's 3 grandfathers out. We're the grandsons following up in their footsteps. They've moved on, they've left us, but they did not leave nothing behind. They trained us, grandsons, to take over and fight for our land and bring our young ones up the right way. We need to get them back on country so they can have the same passion that we do. We grew up on our station. We're only about 15 kilometres apart. And yeah, it's very good to see a lot of people here coming together, talking about all these issues. The world is going through global warming, we all know that. We've got to do something about it. And coming together like this, battling all the stuff that's messing up our environment, talking about new sustainable ways of living, it's the way forward, and this is the way to do it, to come together, be strong, battle these people that's messing up our planet. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Scott McDinney. I'm from, I live a couple of k's out of Borroloola, not really from Borroloola, but yeah. I'm strong in my song, dance, and stories of my land, my country back home there, and sad if any mining come in there. I don't want to see no mining come in there. I want to leave the land as it is, how my grandfathers and their fathers left it. Leave it as it is. Thank you.
Like Scotty said, like we're actually out of town from Borroloola, and like Borroloola is the next, like it's a town where we stay, but we're out in the communities, and yeah, it's all untouched country, and we've got stuff there like sacred sites and sacred waters and stuff that we don't really want anyone coming in and touching. Like to us Aboriginal people, like our land is our life, Without your land, you're just another man on the street, And I wouldn't want to be another man on the street. I wouldn't want my kids to grow up on the street, I'd rather my kids grow up on my land. Where I grew up, where my grandfathers grew up, my grandmothers, my mothers, and so we've got to protect what is sacred to us. That's why me, my brother, my 2 uncles here, like we're the next generation of young people, like in Borroloola, that's, sees things like firsthand. Like we got the destruction of the MacArthur mine now, which is the open cut. And like we tried to tell them no, don't do the open cut, but they've done it anyway. And now we got this new thing called fracking, like drilling, and yeah, but it's good to see everyone coming in and getting together. And yeah, thank you.